Hello everyone, my name is Shaura and today I'll be presenting on how artificial intelligence or AI and expert systems can transform livestock farming in Malaysia, addressing one of the most. To understand why this matters, let's look at the numbers. The 1998 Nipah virus outbreak alone caused an estimated USD 617 million in damages to Malaysia's livestock sector. More recently, African swine fever outbreaks caused Malaysia's pork self-sufficiency ratio to stop by 15 percentage points. On top of that, Malaysia currently faces a shortage of nearly 6,000 veterinarians. Here are four key technologies that are most relevant here. First, computer vision, which uses cameras and image analysis to detect signs of diseases from animal behavior and physical appearance. Second, we have IoT sensors, which monitor vital signs like temperature, movement, and feeding patterns in real time. And third, we have predictive analytics, which uses historical and environmental data to forecast disease outbreaks before they happen. And finally, fourth, drone surveillance, which allows farmers to remotely monitor large herds across wide areas. Okay, so now one of the most powerful tools within this ecosystem is the expert system. Think of it as a digital veterinarian. Just like a human vet, it draws from years of domain knowledge, but it encodes that knowledge into a system and is available 24/7. Human vet asks questions and draws on training and experience. An expert system uses knowledge base and inference engine to do the same thing systematically, consistently, and without geographic limitations. This is how it works in practice. A farmer observes something unusual. They input these symptoms into the system. Inference engine then matches these inputs against its rule base, and within seconds, the system outputs a probable diagnosis. This isn't just theoretical. These systems exist and are working right now. Kientis, which is developed in Ireland, uses ceiling-mounted cameras with computer vision to monitor cattle feeding behavior and body condition scores. No individual tagging required. And then SoundTalks uses AI audio analysis to detect pig respiratory disease up to 5 days earlier than conventional methods. Finally, AI DISA, developed by India's Agricultural Research Institute, is an Android-based expert system where farmers simply photograph their animals, upload the image, and receive an automated disease diagnosis with management recommendations on the spot. Each is zooming out. Why does this all matter? AI adoption in livestock farming creates a bottom-up impact. When farmers gain access to expert systems and AI monitoring tools, disease is caught earlier. Earlier detection means fewer livestock losses, and fewer losses mean more stable farm productivity, and that ultimately strengthens Malaysia's national food security. Now we move on to the life cycle of an expert system. There are 6 phases where it begins with the problem identification, where the scope and goals of the system are defined. Then comes the knowledge acquisition, where expert knowledge is captured. This is followed by knowledge representation, where that knowledge is structured into rules and logic the system can process. Next is prototype development, where the initial system is built. Then testing and evaluation, where accuracy is validated. And finally, deployment and maintenance, where the system is rolled out and continuously updated. No phase can be skipped, but not all phases carry equal weight. Consider knowledge acquisition to be the most critical phase, and here's why. Think of it as a bottleneck. All the veterinary expertise that needs to power the system, the years of clinical experience, and the pattern recognition, the nuanced judgment calls, has to pass through this single phase before anything else can be built. If the knowledge captured here is incomplete, biased, or poorly structured, every downstream phase inherits those flaws. A broken knowledge base produces a broken system, no matter how well the prototype is coded or how rigorously it was tested. There are 3 specific reasons this phase is especially challenging in the Malaysian livestock context. So first, veterinary knowledge is largely tacit. It lives second, as explained earlier, errors made here cascade. A wrong rule at the knowledge acquisition stage doesn't affect just one output. It corrupts the entire decision tree. So that's all from me. Thank you for watching. I hope this presentation has been insightful.